It is Halloween, so of course our Target 8 investigators are chasing zombies. But these zombies will eat your tax refund and your bank account.
Target 8 investigator Henry Erb shows us what happens when old debt you thought was dead suddenly comes back to life.
I got it, I was like, and then it was in tears because it was shocked.
Athena Rippey was surprised when she got sued for a $546 credit card debt. She thought it was dead a couple of years earlier. She barely remembered the debt as she struggled to pay her bills.
It must have been something I forgot or just like think maybe it'll go away.
And it actually had gone away for a while. Then it came back to life as something called zombie debt. It's debt that the lender has given up on. They've stopped trying to collect it. They've written it off. You think it's dead, but then they resurrect it and sell it to big companies that buy thousands of accounts at a time in bulk for pennies on the dollar. So years later, those collectors bring it back to life, track people down, and take them to court over debt they thought was dead. Target 8 investigators tracked cases filed by 4 major nationwide debt buyers at 61st District Court, which covers the city of Grand Rapids. Since the start of 2009, those 4 companies filed nearly 7,000 cases against people over old debt written off by the original lenders. And the consumers who get sued rarely fight the cases in court. Of 150 cases we checked, only 6 people fought the lawsuit. You didn't get a lawyer and go to court?
No, I didn't. Don't do that. I just kind of keep to myself. I don't fight with nobody.
People don't think they can afford a lawyer. They may be just scared of the court.
Consumer lawyer Mike Nelson says in some cases people should fight it because the debt might be too old to collect. Michigan law says the debt is really dead 6 years after the last payment.
There's one debt buyer in Michigan that I'm dealing with who's filed hundreds of cases in the 61st District Court alone, and from what I can tell, almost all of them are barred by the statute of limitations.
Target 8 investigators took a close look at files in 20 randomly picked cases. 4 of them failed to show enough information to tell how old the debt was. The courts don't check to see if the debt is fresh enough. It's up to the person being sued to raise the issue. Most debtors don't fight the lawsuits, and 21 days later, a clerk marks the case as a default. That lets the debt buyers go after tax refunds, wages, and bank accounts. People can be on the hook a long time.
Once they get a judgment, the statute of limitations on that judgment is 10 years and can actually be renewed for another 10 years.
The debt buying business may be worth $11 billion a year, but on the other end,
the people who do get sued on this disproportionately, not surprisingly, tend to be low income.
Some deadbeats among them maybe, but when you're living on the edge, it doesn't take much to get into financial trouble.
I'm on Social Security disability. I've got lymphoma and leukemia.
I became disabled, no longer was able to work, and then the only income that I do have is just enough to sustain me and my wife.
John Brooks got sued by 3 different zombie debt buyers as he struggles to pay people he owes.
I pay a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and I end up with nothing but I got a roof on my head and food.
Nelson and other consumer lawyers think the courts make it too easy for big zombie debt collectors.
I don't know that those are there to be acting as collection agencies for companies that paid 3 cents on the dollar.
In 2010, the Federal Trade Commission, in a report titled Repairing a Broken System, reacted to complaints that zombie debt lawsuits are too skimpy. The FTC recommended the states make collectors put more information in their lawsuits so that consumers can be sure they actually owe the money. Michigan has not adopted the recommendations. Consumer advocates would like to see the courts do more in-debt cases.
The debt buyer should be required to show that they're entitled to this judgment, whether or not the person answers.
An association of debt buying companies says it has standards to protect consumers and that collecting old debts helps everybody by keeping interest rates affordable. I'm Target 8 investigator Henry Erb.